Guess what, Folsom High? It's Thursday, and as we all know, Thursdays are kind of like Fridays, except without all the stuff that makes Fridays good. I'm George.
And I'm Cooper. We've got the news, but first, please stand to pledge your allegiance. Ready?
Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Here's the news. Reminder to all CSF members. Are you looking for more ways to gain service hours? Join STARS, volunteering at Theodore Judah and Sutter Middle School every Tuesday until 4:30 p.m. This is an excellent opportunity to connect with younger students, aka children, and build a better bond with your community. Before volunteering, you must fill out all forms on CSF's Google Classroom, and transportation must be self-provided. Come volunteer for a great cause.
Are you looking for a fun place to play and write music for a student-run orchestra? Then Sinfonia is the club for you, and they meet today. They play all sorts of songs, from classical to movie and video game music. All instruments are welcome, even you, flutes. And snacks are provided. Come check them out in the band room after school today.
Interact Club also meets today. Interact is a Rotary-sponsored service club for young people. It gives high school students an opportunity to participate in fun and meaningful projects. That is, if you can even get onto the list of volunteers for the event. It can be pretty competitive, so your chances are slim. At the meeting today in the library, they will be talking about upcoming events such as Veterans Day Parade, their upcoming international event, and much more. For more information, follow the Instagram Interact of Folsom FHS, or check out their website at interactfolsom.weebly.com. Oh, hey George, what's the weather outside like now?
I have no idea. I never go outside. Let's check in with Will to see if there's any weather today.
Thanks, guys. There's some real weather to report this week. Fall is here, and as they say on Game of Thrones, winter is coming. It's hard to believe that just a couple weeks ago, we were still seeing high temperatures in the low 90s. Just take a look at today's predicted high. It's going to be chilly today, with a high of 63 getting all the way down into the 30s overnight. That's about 10 degrees cooler than our average temp for this time of year. Looking at the big map for our region, you can see that all of Northern California is much cooler than normal. Up in Auburn, the high will be in the 50s, and in Tahoe, they'll barely get above freezing today. Looking at the 7-day forecast, you can see the winter I mentioned earlier. It's coming. Tomorrow and Saturday will be clear and cool, but by Monday, we should see rain in the valley. It will cool down even more with highs next week in the 50s. It'll be even colder in the mountains. Snow is coming for Tahoe and the Sierras. Next week, they will have temps barely above freezing during the day and down into the 20s at night. By mid next week, it should clear up and warm up a little, but not much. So it's time for those sweaters and jackets, Folsom High. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Will. In other news, seniors, if you still haven't gotten your senior portraits taken, that's pretty sad. But lucky for you, you can get your portrait done here on campus next week on November 9th and 10th. Now that might sound like a load of bull, dog, but it's true. Sign up at the Prestige website ASAP. Get those portraits done.
Opening next week in the FHS Theater is the fall musical Footloose, based on the classic 80s film. Footloose is sure to have you tapping your toes, and possibly other people's too. Join them for a great night of live theater and get your tickets to Footloose today. Remember, tickets can only be purchased online. Tickets will not be sold at student accounts or at the door on show night. Performances will be held Thursday through Saturday, November 10th through 12th, and 17th through 19th. All performances are at 7 p.m. Tickets are $12 for adults and $10 for students, and must be purchased online at our show, FHS Footloose. You can also find the link posted on the FHS homepage, on flyers posted in classrooms, on the outdoor theater kiosk, and Folsom High Theater's Instagram bio. Everybody cut Footloose.
In sports, this week football has a bye as the first round of Sac Joaquin section playoff begin. Folsom will face the winner of this week's match between Sheldon and Lincoln High Schools next week on Friday the 11th. That will be Veterans Day, which is a school holiday.
And because of Veterans Day holiday next week, there will be a modified school schedule. Monday will be like the regular lame Monday, but Tuesday the 8th will be like Wednesday, block day. Wednesday the 9th and Thursday, block day, and Thursday the 10th will be Friday schedule. Friday the 11th, there is no school for Veterans Day. There's also the Veterans Day Parade, and the LS Dunes is releasing their new album. Speaking of parades, we just had one homecoming. Let's take a look at the homecoming parade and rally in the short video montage by the amazing Addie Morris and the superb Sanders. Yep.
Thanks to Addie Morris and Sanders for that homecoming flashback. That was the news for today. We don't produce a show on Wednesdays, but tomorrow isn't a Wednesday, so you don't have to worry.
We do produce a show tomorrow, which will be Friday, the best day. Only 20 more school days before finals and then winter break. We can do it. Let's make it a great day to be a dog.